the Bad, and the Ugly Show.
Hello and welcome to The Good, the Bad and the Ugly Show. Today we're talking about Seven Times Dead, or The House of Seven Corpses, as it's also known. Okay, so where to start with this one? It's, great? No, it's not great, but it is a film of sorts. Well, a TV movie, I guess. So, when I was a child, way back in the 1980s, we had about 7 videos. 7 times video. And no video player. Basically, these were things my dad had picked up, because just like me, he couldn't ignore a bargain, even if it was basically useless. Video players were about £1,000 back then. That's about £980, too much for our budget. So we had these great titles on our shelf, and nothing to play them on. The ones I can remember were Zombie Flesh Eaters, The Search for Spock, The Living Dead at the Manchester Morgue, and The Scaremaker. Oh, and 7 Times Dead. These titles and covers certainly got my young child imagination going. So, fast forward about 5 years or so to 1990-something, and we got our first video player. Well, the zombie films and The Scaremaker quickly found their way into a locked cupboard, leaving Spock and 7 Times Dead. The Search for Spock was massively confusing, having never seen any other Star Trek stuff yet. And 7 Times Dead had a disease. A disease that a lot of videos suffered with, known as the shakes, where the picture would jump up and down the screen, but we watched it anyway, a lot, and often, for years. So, this film came out in 1974, directed by Paul Harrison. Wasn't that one of the Beatles? And starring John Ireland, Faye Donaghy, and John Carradine, a true horror veteran. Filmed entirely on location, cheaply, at the Utah Governor's Mansion in Salt Lake City. It's definitely an odd movie, with the beginning being quite creepy and pretty effective, a promise that doesn't really deliver for the rest of the film. There were some good scenes in this film, but there's also some ridiculous acting.
Oh my God.
One amazing mistake in continuity that would make Ed Wood cringe. Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime. And this.
How dare you hit my cat?
But he scratched me.
I wish he'd bitten you.
If he did, I'd break his neck.
You touch my cat again and I'll break your neck.
Stop it. Enough.
And this.
Christopher.
Don't be alarmed, my child. It is I, your Prince Charming.
You're drunk.
Perhaps. But most assuredly not enough to forget how to treat a lady like yourself.
Look out for the lamp, I'll drop it.
No. Can we pass like
Let
nips
me
in
go.
the slide? I mean ships in...
Let me go.
No. We must seize this moment.
Let me go.
Ah!
Don't you ever touch me, you drunken bum.
Robert Emenegger composed the choral music. He also composed the music for Another Nice Mess. Want to see something weird? Well, go and check that film out. This film was eventually released on DVD by Severin Films and a Blu-ray in 2013, but I personally couldn't watch this on Blu-ray. It should only be viewed on shaky VHS.
Inside the House of Seven Corpses is buried the memory of madness.
So there we go. As ever, I'm not going to tell you about the plot because I want you to go and watch it. We're just trying to bring it to your attention, that is all. So, go and find this film. But before you do that, please like this video and subscribe to The Good, the Bad and the Ugly Show.
Because there's no room left in here.